having completed a period of walking meditation, we now come back to sit for 30 minutes. So when you begin your sitting meditation, try and bring up the beginner's mind. Every session is fresh, every moment is fresh. You may have been mindfully walking, so you've already established some mindfulness. Now you're directing your mindfulness to the sitting posture. So as you close your eyes, sit up straight, bring your attention to the top of your head, the crown of your head, and just begin sending your attention down through your face, relaxing any tension in the muscles, in the neck, shoulders, the jaw. Send your attention down your arms to your hands and rest your hands lightly on your lap, one hand on the other. Place attention on your chest, down to your abdomen, to your waist. And then attention on your right leg, down to your right foot. Your left leg, down to your left foot. So being aware of any muscle tension, relaxing that. Aware of your clothing, maybe it's too tight or just right. Aware of the air, maybe it's warm, cold, just right. Aware of sounds, people coming and going in your house perhaps. All of this you can be aware of, but just taking note and letting go. Bringing your attention back up to the waist, to the chest, shoulders, to the face. So you're establishing mindfulness within your body in the present moment. Now center your attention on the sensation of the in-breath and the out-breath at the tip of your nostrils. And everything else you can let go of now. Other people, business, whatever else is going on in the world, this is not the time to think of it. Whatever's coming up in your own consciousness, just note it, but bring attention to the breath. Notice the feeling of the in-breath, the beginning of each new breath. You draw air in at the tip of your nostrils. It goes in, fills the lungs, and there's a pause. And then you breathe out. And normally you don't have to control the breath to make it long or short. You're just observing the breath as it is. so that you know the beginning of the breath, the middle, and then the out breath. And to repeat it, in breath, out breath. If you find it helpful, you can count. So breathe in, 1. Breathe out, 1. Breathe in, 2. Breathe out, 2. Breathe in, 3. Breathe out, 3. Breathe in, 4. Breathe out, 4. Breathe in, 5. Breathe out, 5. And go back to 1. Breathe in, 1. Breathe out, 1. Breathe in, 2. Breathe out, 2. Breathe in, 3. Breathe out, 3. Breathe in, 4. Breathe out, 4. Breathe in, 5. Breathe out, 5. Breathe in, 6. Breathe out, 6. And go back to 1 again. And the aim is to build up a continuity of mindfulness until you can stay with the breath until 10 in-breaths, 10 out-breaths, without losing or breaking your concentration. If you lose concentration, then start counting again. It's not a race, it's not a competition other than you're competing with yourself. Teaching yourself to let go of everything else. So even though it's frustrating, and your mind will keep throwing up a new thought every few minutes, few moments even. Sometimes it's screaming, it wants to think about something. But you're teaching yourself to be patient and let go. However important the thought seems, however reasonable it seems, you're not giving in, you're letting it go and returning to the breath to teach yourself how to let go. But while you're doing it, you have to maintain your goodwill, compassion for yourself. Relax even though your mind may be running all over the place. Just gently keep returning to the breath. And by doing this, you are gaining something. You're gaining awareness, clarity. But how quickly you gain that, you don't have to think. Sometimes the mind settles down quickly, sometimes it never seems to settle down. That doesn't matter. The important thing is making the effort. Little by little, the calm, the composure, the clarity will improve. Your effort will bear fruit. And if you find yourself falling asleep, go back to the start. Re-establish awareness on your posture. Sit up straight, open your eyes. You're learning from your sleepiness. Sleepiness is another hindrance that can be overcome through effort and paying attention to clarity, to light, to the breath. The reason we fall asleep is because we pay attention to the conditions of sleepiness, the feeling, the relaxed feeling in body and mind, the fuzziness or dullness of mind, the daydreams. We start paying attention to them rather than the breath. So we lose attention. We're no longer with the breath. So you have to break the habit with some effort. This practice of letting go will help you to relax and actually enjoy what you're doing more. You may have small moments of victory where something was bothering you, but you decided you can let it go and you return to the breath. You allow yourself to let go of that thought, that memory. That's a small victory for mindfulness, for your practice. It gives you the confidence that you can let go. And you're also learning, seeing how every thought is anicca, impermanent. It's dukkha. You can't find happiness in something that is changing, arising and ceasing. It's not a self, it's anatta. It's a thought that arises, passes away, but then it's gone. That self you formed with that thought is gone. As you keep practicing, you might find you're more calm in your body, in your mind, and you can enjoy the practice more. Even if you lose it, your awareness, you forget the breath, just patiently pick yourself up and bring attention back to the breath. There's no need to get angry. It's just the way it is. When the mind is not mindful, it will stop paying attention to the breath. It's just normal. But now you're re-establishing mindfulness on the sensation of the breath. Start again. So I'll stop speaking now and we can quietly meditate for the rest of the session till you hear the bell.